Anyway, let's begin. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul Acevedo of Windows Central. Tonight I'm joined on the mic by Tyler and Brian.
Hello.
Good evening.
And we are going to play In Between for Xbox One. It's also available on Steam. Comes from a German publisher known as Head Up Games. I met them at PAX East, and they were very, very nice. Like, they're a really cool publisher. This is a pretty cool game, so let's see how we all like it.
I have played a little bit of this. It's it's kind of fun.
Everybody dies. It's inevitable. If you want a happy ending, that of
I
course
have not heard of it
where you stop
until just a couple days ago, chatting with Paul.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, since it's not currently planned for PS4, I understand why it would be off your radar. Oh, and those negative commenters we were mentioning earlier, they probably wouldn't appreciate the protagonist of this game. Shame on them. So here we go. I'm rolling around in a wheelchair, and they didn't explicitly say it, but this guy has terminal cancer, so he's got a tough situation. As we're walking around, you'll notice some interesting little background effects, like when I pass these people by, they kind of shatter. So like the art style, you know, it is a little bit ugly, but on the other hand, it's with a purpose. Like, it's one of those art styles where it may not ring my bells, but it is very valid, and I can see what they were going for.
Yeah, it's a very unique art style. Everything looks very hand drawn.
Yeah,
Looks like they put a lot of time.
They're
and
really
effort into
angular,
it.
you know. I think the ugly part for me is just the
Right.
angularness of the characters, angularity.
It's really the characters. The actual backgrounds and environments look just fine.
Happy ending of
A man who's dying.
And I like how the parallax scrolling, I
Yes.
believe it's called, but I like how that's...
It's just sometimes it's an art style, Icky. Sometimes people draw people with large noses.
Yeah,
Yeah, and sometimes you have to do something a little bit different to get your game to stand
exactly,
out.
and I think they really accomplished that, because there isn't another game that looks just like this. So I've entered the first level. Basically, the whole game takes place in this guy's mind. You know, he's got a bad situation going on, and so he's retreating into his mind. Hey, Sergeant Torrente, and Throw Rocks at Kids. That's an interesting name.
Wow.
There's,
It's a heck
there's
of a
no
thing.
jumping in this game. Instead, you control gravity.
Nope.
Like, I hit right on the right analog stick, and all of a sudden I can just run along the wall here. And then I hit down on it, and drop back to the ground. Completed the level.
It is the gravity style mechanics are kind of neat.
I believe Icky just said that he likes big wangs. That's fine, Wiki. I mean, Icky.
I think that's what he's going for. Hey, different strokes for different folks, man.
Exactly.
Hello, I Throw Rocks. How
Yeah,
are you?
Howdy. What about Meh?
Well, welcome. I can't say I remember
Yeah.
that name, so
It's
welcome
new.
to the stream.
Rocks and kids,
Yeah,
that's a
it
good
is
name.
funny.
Kids are terrible, so...
Indeed.
You can see already the levels are getting more complex in the second level here, but it's doable.
Yeah, it just like throws you into the deep
Pretty
end.
quickly, yes.
Obstacles, my father once said, are merely tools. Only an idiot would curse or avoid
So
them.
he's saying, you know,
I asked him.
he's got little
what did
memories
by
he
that,
discusses while you play.
But he said he wanted to watch a talk show on TV, and I had
Sergeant
to
Torrente asks
it was just
your impressions of E3.
This was actually, the very first E3 was the most exciting, but this was the best E3 for me, just overall. I really liked Microsoft's press conference. You know, some people feel differently about this, but the fact that there were two different new hardware announcements at their press conference, for me, that is ultra exciting, because, you know, I really enjoy the hardware aspect of it.
They are saying a lot without saying a lot. As far as Scorpio goes, just what they've said about it makes it
Microsoft-
sound insane.
Microsoft sending mixed messages? I don't believe that.
No, never. And I like how the background sort of disappears and you see little
Yeah, that's
memories.
cool. Yeah, I like this. I thought it was going to be more of an adventure game based on kind of the story and stuff, but it's definitely just like almost a puzzle type game, puzzle platformer
Yeah.
of sorts.
Total.
Yep, it's very similar to maybe a mobile style game, and I'm sure you could do it on
Oh,
mobile
yeah.
very easily.
Hmm.
I agree with that appraisal. So, how do I... Here's where I'm kind of challenged. Okay, I got it.
I was going to say I can tell you how to beat this one. The problem with this is you can't change gravity's direction while you're in
Yes,
midair.
that makes,
So you can't do any
makes
flip-flopping.
it so much harder. Wah!
It makes it a
Like
lot
right there.
harder.
So, there are times when you have to steer midair and try to land in the right spot. And,
You
so
should
tough.
smash him beneath that block.
Of course.
I'm sure he tried.
Man World. I don't know what that is.
You are in the right
Power
place,
Surge,
Power
welcome.
Surge. Welcome.
Power Surge is one of Alejandro's friends, I believe. So nice to see you here.
Hey, Power Surge.
Yeah, I'm always saying I wish more of our
Welcome
friends
too.
of the stream would get their friends to come to the stream, because I think the stream would be twice as big if they would. But here's Power Surge, so that's a step in the right direction. Boy.
Yeah, we need to get all of Adam's Twitch girlfriends here
Heck
more
yeah,
often.
think of what it would do
Oh,
to our
boy.
female membership. It would be excellent.
Very true.
Longbox, speaking of females, I believe she's out of town on either a family vacation or a conference for educators, because she's a teacher.
She's a teacher, right? So this is her 2-month vacation.
So she does go on trips during the summer, and she also does conferences and training. She's like really dedicated to the craft of teaching, which I very much appreciate.
So if you flip up right there, you'll get crushed
Pretty
by
sure
that
I will.
block.
No?
No, you won't.
Whoa. Okay, I see. You can run.
You gotta do it. You
Ah!
gotta do it quick.
All right. So that was the trick. Thanks, guys.
Ah, no worries, Pure Pretzel. At least you tried.
I hit Pure Pretzel. I saw he was in the Discord today too, right?
Yeah, he finally
Oh,
came.
poor
to
Maze doesn't
Discord.
have any friends.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. Ow! Crap.
I'll be your friend, mate.
Died.
We built a snowman together.
At least the story stuff keeps playing even while you're respawning and stuff, so you don't have to hear everything over
Yeah,
and over again.
it's nice. And if you die a bunch, it doesn't replay the story. You only hear it once, which was very handy for me while I was
Yeah,
playing.
if I wanted to hear the stuff again, maybe that would be bad. I don't know.
I think there's a theater mode, if memory
Sergeant
serves.
Torrente wants an update on Uno.
That'll never happen,
Well,
Sergeant Torrente.
So let's see.
Love that game, but it'll never happen.
Never say never. That's a nice little snowman scene there. Happy memory he has with his dad.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, everyone. That's another thing. You know, everyone say we missed last weekend, right? But if you were a member of our Discord channel and you checked into Discord, you would have seen that, because Discord is how we keep in touch outside of the stream. And everybody is welcome there. You just need to have either iOS, Android, or a PC web browser or PC app. PC is easily the best way to use it. So, you know, computer-friendly people, they tend to enjoy Discord the most. But please join us there.
That command has a timeout, Gerg.
And I
Some
don't
people
mind
can't
Power
abuse it.
Surge saying that he streams. If
Yeah.
he streams. I don't think
Yeah,
that's,
no worries.
I don't
No
think
worries.
that's self-promotion.
No, I mean,
As long as he's not saying, hey, stop watching Paul's stream, come watch my stream. Then we
yeah,
don't want
and
that.
you know, we don't mind people saying they're streaming after our stream. That is usually fine, unless, like, say it's somebody we never met
Mhm.
before, then maybe a little off. But so, what do I do?
Yeah, I mean, I like to hear when other viewers stream, because there's not a ton here that stream. There's a few, and I know Alejandro's been streaming a ton. Brian streams on a pretty consistent schedule.
Alejandro streams at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
For me, anyway.
For you,
No,
East
yeah, he
Coasters.
goes real late, which sometimes is very convenient for me, but not always. Let's see. So, dang it.
This one took me a solid 10 minutes.
Oh, great. Wow. Oh man. Yeah. I think it. This is the point where the game is starting to get too hard, and I'm not just saying that because I'm dying, but like really, like what's the point of it?
What is it, level 3?
It's like 5.
Yeah, it's like level
4
4.
or 5, yeah. Because the controls are the tricky part. You have to, you know, think of what direction you want to
This
move.
one, you have to do it in time with the little pieces that are flopping up
Oh,
and
it looked
down.
like there's a little
That's how I did it.
crap.
Because there's spikes on the far right end.
Lordy.
And so there's no way you can sort of game the system here.
Oh, that's how you did it? Well, that's a better idea than what I was doing.
What, just ride those things up and down or something?
No, you can't. You have to avoid them. They're spike balls.
It looked like I safely landed on an edge earlier, but how did I do that?
I think you got lucky and got
Crap.
a glitched edge.
Because no, okay. There's no safe edge either. What am I supposed to do with that?
You're supposed to go up and down, back and forth.
Can't.
The first one falls faster than you, and the second one falls opposite you, so it's pretty easy. And the third one falls a little bit faster
got it.
than
Thank you. Yeah, I should have seen that all on my own.
Yeah, like I said, this one took me a little bit.
So I got to this part. Now what? All right. Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, the opposite ones aren't too bad. And I'm not that good.
You know, like we're good at certain kinds of games, but I don't think any of us is just good at everything.
Yeah, platformers are something I like, or not platformers, but puzzle games are something I really
Oh, this
really
is
enjoy.
really pretty right here.
So
I'm good at everything.
could have fooled me yesterday.
Hey, I was good at it. I beat all of Funk of Titans on
did?
stream.
Tight.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun for what it is?
No, I didn't.
I guess I
like
liked
that
it
much.
better.
Things change.
It's an alright game.
I mean, even for a runner, I've played a lot better runners. Like it's a pretty subpar even for a runner, which is not exactly the most amazing of genres.
I don't know what it is I like about it so much. I guess maybe just, you know, the metagame, the structure of it and everything. I like that stuff pretty well. And you know, a metagame goes a long way for me. Boy. Speaking,
I'll let you figure this one out. This one's not
you
hard.
say so, but speaking of running games, I'm sorry, of mobile games or mobile style games that come to console, I've been playing a very, very good one that I saw at E3 and then it came out before I could write my preview. And that's Pac-Man 256.
Mhm. Oh yeah, okay, I've heard of that one.
Have you tried it yet, Tyler?
I haven't had
Oh,
a chance
for
to.
shame.
It's next on the
Yeah.
list.
It's similar to Crossy
Yes,
Roads.
it is Pac-Man mixed with Crossy Road. Exactly what it is.
Yeah, I like Crossy Roads. It's a lot of fun.
Oh boy. And then I'm sure you would like this Pac-Man. In fact, I mean, it's neat how they're able to make some really cool, good Pac-Man games that are just a lot different from... I mean, you know, they are able to modernize it. It fits with a lot of different formulas like that. You know, Pac-Man Championship Edition and the sequel, those are both way different. And then we have Pac-Man 256, also way different. The console version of it has 4-player local co-op, and the co-op is good. You know, it's the most fun way to play. I think if you play with friends, you'll have a lot more fun with the game. Yeah, the
Cool.
only criticism I could make about the
nice.
game is that there's not a lot of different content. You know, it is doing the same thing over and over, just like Real Crossy Road. The metagame, the structure of it is that you're trying to unlock new power-ups and upgrade them just by basically grinding, by playing a lot. So it would be nice if there were more modes and stuff, but single player and co-op, that's still better than what the mobile version had. And it's not free to play, it's just a $5 game, which is also good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's a
bad.
good price.
That's not
so,
bad. Crossy
for a
Roads has a
console
lot
game,
of
those are good.
Crossy Roads has a lot of in-app purchases. If you want to buy all the little avatar things, they're not needed. They're just silly.
So again, oh, Brownmeister doesn't like the grindiness.
in-
It is grindy, but again, did you play it with anybody else? Because playing it with other people is really what makes it fun. I did 2-player at E3 and I did 4-player at home last night, and yeah, I just had a blast.
Nice.
By the way, welcome Andre QMS. Help me out here, Brian.
This one's a pain. Basically, you have to get the moving platform all the way over to the right, and then put the gravity facing towards the right, and then hit it on the side, and then use that to get to the door. It's a pain in the butt. This one wasn't fun.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing.
This game seems cool. Too bad it's not on PlayStation 4.
But, you know, considering how many indie games go to PS4 before Xbox One, it's nice that we can occasionally get
Right.
these.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not. saying it's not fair. I'm just
Did
saying
he
it's
say
too
why
bad.
the temp is on fire? I wasn't paying attention.
That's a dream he
Oh.
had.
So
When he was
all
a
the way to
kid.
the right, huh? Oh, there we go. I
Yeah,
got it.
you want to get it moved all the way to the right.
I think it takes a little bit of practice, but I don't think it's hard to control or confusing. You just have to kind of get used to using the right stick for gravity, right?
And
Yeah, it's just a little strange.
and
That's
then
all.
the movement.
Like I assume you push up to float upwards,
Yeah,
or do you push down to float
up
upwards?
makes the
The-
gravity be on the ceiling, and down makes it be on the ground.
Push upward. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I did it. No, the hard part of the
Hey.
controls is that when you flip the gravity, the left analog stick still, like, you up moves you up and down moves you down, no matter what the gravity is. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, did I complete the first set of levels? Or
Yes.
we're in a
It's sort
hallway.
of.
By the way, let's look at the pause screen real quick. The pause screen is neat. See here, it's like this guy's playing on a Neo Geo cabinet. Like the button layout down there is total Neo Geo. And then you can
Mhm.
actually just walk around and look at this room here filled with things. I believe this is the guy when he was a kid or something. I'm not really sure, but
Yeah, I haven't played too far into the game, but it looks like it. As you play through the game, you progress in age.
so here we go. And there will be new mechanics introduced. They told me that, and I think they showed me some at PAX East, but it's been a little while. Let's see. So I want to get that all the way over there. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's similar to the last one.
Way.
Kind of move it around.
Boy, that's stressful. Stressful indeed.
Definitely.
Well, I see how to land over there, but now I do not know what to do after that. Am I trying to get on top of that thing?
You want to land on the two platforms. So you want to get the vertical one sort of in the middle, so you can hit it. Actually, no, you want to get the vertical one all the way at the top.
Are we sure I don't want to just do the vertical one all the way at the top? How do I do that? Oh.
Up and down on the walls.
It's too much for my little brain. Yeah, this may not be the very best kind of game to stream, and that it's a lot of staring at the same level over and over.
Yeah, puzzle games are never good stream fodder.
Unless you
Ever.
swear a lot like I do.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump down here. Nope, that was dumb. Walked too far. So what is it that makes that go? It's walking on this part, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so the platforms go the opposite direction that you do.
I like when the screen explodes like that.
Pretty cool.
Alright, I want that all the way up, you say? That one's all the way up.
Yeah, so you can go to the top of the screen there, and then flip the gravity to the right and land on it.
If you say so. Alright, let's do this.
The controls always stay the same. Well, kind of they do. Like when you're on the roof, does like left and right
Ow.
swap?
No, the gravity control always stays the same, which is good.
No, but I mean moving left and right.
Left always moves you left, right moves you right, up and down, regardless of the direction the guy is facing. So,
Okay,
yeah,
that's what Sergeant
it's
Trento was
confusing
asking.
to me, but it is, I guess that's the best way to do it. I can't say it's not.
It is a bit.
It's a bit brown.
This looks like it's Inception.
Yeah,
kind of
intentionally
color.
so,
Yeah, a little
because,
bit, yeah.
it's a sad themed
Yeah.
game.
Indeed. It's kind of like To the Moon or something like that. Oh, you don't have to land on the side of that other platform.
Maybe I want to. How do you know I don't?
Well, you might want to, I guess,
I
but
did it.
You don't have to.
Yes,
There you go.
I beat the system.
No, they're just adding more mechanics, Darker Player.
Yeah. There's some tough levels. I don't understand. What's with the level layout here?
I don't know. Let me see it.
Just
I didn't
brought
get
me
this
back
far.
to the room again. Is this actually
Oh, go in the other door.
the square door? I
Yeah.
don't know. What's happening?
When I was
Oh,
a kid,
achievement.
I liked to sleep outside in
Knowledge.
the summer in my tent, but it never caught fire.
The square door continues the story,
Ah.
I believe.
There's darkness chasing me. I'm running through the house. I'm a sad little kid.
The darkness.
Yeah, that's the new mechanic. Fun.
If you face the dark, Mama said, the dark will be.
I don't think
afraid
that's
of
really true. The woman is really just not well drawn.
Well, keep in mind it is his memories.
I'm gonna call the art style out on this. Her arms looked bad.
Yeah,
She
it actually
a,
looks like she's wearing elbow
Maddox.
pads.
Denial.
It's not good to get comfortable with the darkness. That's the whole trick.
For this game, I think so, Darker Player.
Yeah, by the way, this game costs $11.99, but the Steam version right now is on sale because of the Steam summer sale for $4.79. So if you don't win and you just want the game cheap,
Remember,
definitely buy it
if you
while it's on
face
sale
the
on
dark,
Steam, guys.
it can't
Oh
hurt
god,
you.
this is like
Awesome.
a race against the darkness, and yeah, oh
Yes, this one's a little stressful. You gotta go quick.
boy, we'll see how we do with that. It's encroaching. It's just everywhere. Ooh. This is probably like some movie. Is there a movie like this? Let's think about that.
Maybe.
Actually, I was reading about a movie that's in
Um,
production. It's based on some kind of short horror, a horror short that you can watch on YouTube. And it involved the guy, or it involves something to do with the darkness. Like there's bad things in the darkness. So I guess that's kind of what it reminds
Oh
me of.
my.
Oh lord, is back off, darkness. At least in this level, the darkness is only on one side.
Yeah, but it still
Oh
follows
god, and
you.
it can still kill you. It's weak. Hey C-Duo, Neverwinter is probably going to be next week. Like, we haven't quite solidified our agreement for the prizes, but we're planning to do it next week. Just so you know. C-Duo, oh dang it, I just did the same thing. C-Duo is another member of our Neverwinter guild. Always glad to see you guys here supporting the stream.
Cool.
Stay back.
You just like plunging yourself into darkness,
I
don't
mean,
you,
don't we
Paul?
all? Isn't that what every man really wants? When you get right down to it.
No comment.
In Tyler's case, he likes some cobwebs too.
Oh
Sorry.
boy.
We went to a dark place tonight. In more ways than one.
Yeah.
You did.
So get away, Shadow. Oh.
Maybe you have to wait.
What if I...
No, you have
Oh,
to stare
God.
at it,
Ah!
and when you get closer to it, it
Oh,
retreats.
God.
Oh,
really-
stare.
Hey,
at
Metal
it.
Miracle.
Hey, what happened to that guy who throws kids at rocks? I like
Yeah,
that
me too. I want to know more about that dude.
name.
Tell us your secrets, Throws Kids. Or rocks. Whatever you do.
Yeah,
Throws
rocks.
one thing at another thing. We can
Both
be assured of that.
Yep.
Alright, I reached a checkpoint, so that's a good thing. Metal Miracle, also a Neverwinter guildie.
There's a checkpoint in this
Yeah,
game?
Finally.
Oh, there is. I didn't get checkpoints in any of the
This
first
level was a
levels.
headache.
So I was like, I was getting mad that there weren't checkpoints.
H-H-H-O-T-O.
Yeah, I've never heard of that, Pretzel.
Sounds shady to me.
Okay, I'm glad everyone agrees with my somewhat good, somewhat bad joke. But, boy. No, this is too much.
The Gurg.
I don't know if I can do this. That's what they had to put a checkpoint in because it's ridiculous.
This game is tough.
Ah!
Yeah, there's achievements, but I don't know if Paul looked at the list.
Yeah, I
so
didn't look at the
turn
list.
to-
I did get one though. I got a 100 gamer score achievement for completing the first batch of levels. Oh god.
See, so they've already got it set up to be on PlayStation. There must not be very many
You're
achievements.
probably right about that. Back off.
Oh, it's photo or something. That's how it would be pronounced.
See,
I
what?
guess.
I don't get why the box doesn't
I'm
fall when I
confused.
change the gravity.
It does, but when you stick it to the spikes, it sticks to the spikes.
So what am I supposed to do?
You want to stick it to the spikes on the right.
Yeah, you need to change gravity right when it appears.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's try that then. See, the timing nature of it is, like, it's overcomplicating things.
It could, yeah, it does a little bit.
I mean, it was falling to the right, but the darkness comes and gets you right away. Maybe if I land it just...
Stare down the darkness first, and then quickly.
I
do
hope I can do that, yes.
Good luck, everybody.
No, couldn't do it. There we go. Okay, you guys are correct. You can respawn it if you land on the switch again. So that was the key.
Oh, cool.
I should have told you that. Sorry.
Oh god, it's a race against time.
I wasn't the smoker in the family. I shouldn't have lung cancer. This
That
has
is
to be a
really
mistake.
unfair. This poor dude has lung cancer even though he didn't smoke. Beat the level, yes! We also have PC codes to give out
Congrats.
Power Surge. Not as many, one less. We work
Yep.
with what we're dealt.
Yep. This isn't even on PSN, so we couldn't give up PlayStation codes
Yeah.
if we did, even if we wanted to.
Yeah, and in fact, usually that is what we want. We usually do all three of the major platforms. Sorry, Wii U.
Mhm. I noticed you like to shun Nintendo a lot, though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Hey, just like the rest of the gaming world.
Oh, that's cold. I love my Wii U. I probably have more Wii U games than I have PS4 games.
Because you buy multi-plat games on PC and Xbox.
Mostly PC, because
Mostly PC.
that's my main
yeah,
platform.
I don't see his Xbox getting a lot of use. Oops.
And not so much. My wife plays one of my Xboxes quite a lot. She likes it.
That's good.
I'm gonna give her the controller that comes with my Rift because I already have the wireless adapter for the
Oh, nice.
Xbox One.
Okay, so I gotta...
The Wii U right now,
What?
if you were to buy one, has 24 really, really awesome games.
So let me know when they drop the price to the appropriate level that it should have been.
Yeah, isn't it the same amount as the Xbox?
Yeah, what a joke.
It's I don't even know what the price of the Wii U is right now. It was like 300 last
Exactly.
I saw.
Yeah, it's
Xbox One is
$299.
280, so...
Oh. It's 270 right now, or 279. They need to drop the
Do you
price.
think it has 24 games?
I would
worth
say
playing?
probably 12.
It's got
I
at
could see
least
one
12
dozen.
first-party games
Yeah,
that are
I
really
mean, I'll
good.
agree with that for sure.
Yeah, 1 dozen. But there's a big difference between 1 dozen and 2 dozen.
There's some third-party like Bayonetta.
He listed that was the
I
whole
can't even-
third-party list.
So I gotta turn around.
Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2.
I gotta turn
Wonderful.
around to see my games. They're on the shelf behind me.
There's Wonderful 101 that I heard is good.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be really good.
So, boy, I want to get that thing up to the ceiling, and then I want to beat it. Is that what I'm trying to do? It falls faster than me, so can't beat it. Oh, but I can do this. Yes. Ah! Whoa, that was
You're-
close.
You're right, Paul. I own most of the ones I own are
Are big opportunities.
First party.
Nintendo.
Do this.
Yeah.
Don't be
Like,
intimidated
most
by
of
the size
all of
Don't
them.
be intimidated by the size of
Wow.
the Easy for you to say, narrator.
Congrats,
Nintendo
winners.
confirmed the existence of a new console, but they didn't announce anything. Pure pretzel.
They have said it's going to ship in the first part of next year. February is what I've been
I
hearing.
know it's March, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
right
they
around there.
really...
I don't think it's going to happen that early, but
They like to stick to their timetables.
Yeah, ask Zelda about
that
that.
would help.
Well, those are different.
It is a
Those are
different
different.
beast, yeah.
Those are games, not hardware. Nintendo sticks
I
to their
think
hardware
they should wait
timetables
until
pretty
they
close.
actually have a decent lineup of games ready and launch them all together. I think, arguably the Wii U didn't really launch with a very good lineup of titles.
That was its big problem, yeah. I would say it's probably going to be backwards compatible with the Wii U.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, if it didn't, that would be a major mistake.
Yeah, they like doing that. The Wii was backwards compatible with the GameCube. The Wii U is with the Wii. I'm assuming the NX is going to be compatible with.
Well, the Nintendo consoles, are kind of starting to turn into phones where you may only need to buy one out of every 2 new releases. So, like, you can skip one and then just pick one up and skip one and pick one up.
Yeah, maybe. I am going to get the NX though. 'Cause
Yeah, you do get everything.
I'm a junkie.
Yeah.
I
I'm intrigued by it. I wouldn't buy it, but I'm intrigued.
I'll buy
by
one
it.
when they make
I
it
always
price appropriate.
find out
That's what.
Hopefully, if the hardware's fast enough, there a lot of speculation puts it somewhere between the Xbox One and the PS4 right now.
Yeah, that would be a mistake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
why
good.
would anyone buy it when PS4 exists and Scorpio's about to come?
Because both Neo may or may not be out by the time they get that out, and Scorpio will be right around the door by the time March of next year comes
Yeah,
along.
well, Scorpio. That one's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $600, $700.
$500.
I think it'll be 500 too. But
What they're
may
talking
have-
about putting in it is
I think
ridiculous.
they'll just do it as a loss leader.
They might. If $500 would be a decent price tag, because the video cards that it's going to go up against for the PC are, minimum
Did it?
$300, $400. Yay! I play my Wii, which plays all my GameCube games, Deb. I have
Brian,
them.
yeah,
there.
actually, guys, I have it on good authority that Brian plays with his Wii a lot.
He's a frequent
Yes.
Wii player.
Hey,
I can't say I blame him.
no throwing sticks.
Yeah, people in glass houses, right?
Those in glass houses fall. Yeah.
See, I always thought that was a silly expression when I was a kid. Somebody was like, people in glass houses shouldn't throw bricks. And so I was like,
Shouldn't
yeah,
throw
I
rocks, yeah.
misremembered it as glass horses shouldn't throw bricks. And I'm like, what does that even mean?
Okay.
Yeah. No, not that way.
Good advice.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, considering where their hardware is and what the software lineup will be like, it must be cheaper than the competitors. And until it is, I can't see I can't justify buying one, even if I really want to play some particular title.
I personally love my Wii U.
All
It's-
the hardware junkie too, so.
Yeah.
True.
And it's not that, I'm
But-
not a graphics whore, but, it's games don't exist in a vacuum. Hardware doesn't exist in a vacuum.
True. Very true.
Oh boy.
I have all the consoles. I want an Xbox Slim, but I already own 2, so I can't
I would
justify the
just
price.
trade it in, bro. Trade that sucker in.
Yeah.
That's what we all did with the
think
Xbox
about-
360.
Why do you
Slim.
want a Slim?
Just because it looks nice.
Yeah, it is. It's PlayStation 4 size. Oh no, my battery's getting low. Bear with me, guys. Gonna switch my headset
Yeah.
real fast.
Like the white PlayStation 4?
It looks like it might be even a touch smaller than the PS4. And I like the new controller is Bluetooth compatible, and there's a lot of stuff to like about it. I don't care about the 4K stuff or the HDR because I don't have a TV that does either.
And that's only Blu-ray output, right?
That's Netflix,
Yes.
Amazon, Hulu,
Okay,
any
so
streaming service that
streaming
does
as well
4K.
as 4K Blu-ray.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't want to trade it in, Deb. I just
Trade what in?
my Xbox, either of my
Why would
Xboxes.
you have some kind of sentimental attachment to them? Ah,
I just don't care enough to trade them in. The loss versus having to buy a new console wouldn't be worth it.
well, I'm telling you, that's what we all did when the 360 Slim came out. Practically everybody.
I had my game. The only reason I did that was because GameStop had a really insane deal if you traded in a 360 that still worked. It was like $110 or something like that, plus another $100 if you bought a new one of the Slims. So I got a Slim for next to nothing.
They might have a similar trade-in
I'm really
deal.
hoping they do. If they do, that would be such a big help.
If they do, I would probably do that then.
I could see them give like, well, how much do they give for an Xbox One now? What,
I'd have to
$40?
look. I don't know.
Since no one wants one,
Not that much.
I'll take a look. GameStop.gov.
Right.
.gov. Nice.
Takes you to a CIA website.
So this part here I don't like. Do not like. It's breaking my brain. Get away.
7 Days to Die on the front page. I think that looks cool.
Yes, it does. I could save my money for next year. For one thing, my white Xbox has always been a little buggy, so I actually would like to replace it with a better one.
That was your launch one?
No.
Or not
The Sunset
launched.
Overdrive, so 1 year after. But also,
That's right.
I want another system to take back and forth to work, and the Slim obviously will be the best way to do that.
Yeah.
That would be
that's-
nicer. Lighter, no extra
Yeah,
power
exactly.
brick.
So,
There's a lot of nice checkboxes there.
God.
$80 for a trade-in on an
Hate it.
Xbox One
Yeah.
is
Yikes.
what
But I think
Sirloin's
they'll do a
saying.
special at some point, and that'll make a big difference.
If they did a special, I might consider it.
Okay, which one's the standard? The 500 gigabyte, right?
Yeah, that's 500 and 1 terabyte is the only ones they sell, I think.
Well, they have like the Halo one, and
Oh, yeah.
they have a bunch of the other special ones on here.
Maybe they don't.
Yeah, $80 cash, $100 trading credit for the 500.
$100 trading
Gigabyte.
credit. If you are a member of their silly little club, you could probably get
No, it's
another.
100. Oh, it doesn't say anything about PowerUp rewards. Do they not count on
Ouch.
consoles?
They probably
I
do.
would think they would.
I think. Well,
I'm pretty sure they do on trade-ins.
So I'm surprised the narrative around, Scorpio and Neo has changed a lot. The audience narrative, I believe. Like everything I predicted about these consoles came to pass as far as compatibility and all your games working across everything, And a lot of people seem to have made their peace with it, because before the announcement they were like, oh no, that's a terrible idea. But a lot more people seem to be okay with
No,
it.
it's a great idea.
It is, yes.
Your standard Xbox is your 720p/1080p box, and your Scorpio is your 4K box /VR, depending on what they want to do. They keep saying VR, but they haven't announced actually any
Yeah, I think they're
VR
waiting
hardware.
to complete
it's
an
weird
agreement.
when.
I have a feeling it's going to be with Oculus
Yeah, for sure it will
because
be.
they already have a partnership with them. So
Yeah, for sure it will be. And it's not a bad way to go. That way you don't have to invest. It's a way.
yeah, you don't have to invest
I'm sure
the
Sony's
$2 billion.
spent a ton of money on their PSVR. Yeah.
Facebook's already dropped $2 billion for Oculus.
Yeah. It was weird when what's his name? Phil Spencer said that Scorpio won't be any better for a non-4K
Did he
TV.
actually say that? No, that's got to be the 1S. Because the 1S has the HDR
Yeah,
lighting
that's
effects
the 1S.
used with a 4K TV, so he couldn't have been talking about Scorpio.
And it most likely will have an Ultra Blu-ray compatible drive because they're using HDR10, which is the Ultra Blu-ray HD spec.
See, right here is where the checkpoint needs
Don't-
to be.
HDR spec, rather.
You're an HDR spec.
No,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
said it
yeah.
about Scorpio.
Oh.
Yeah, they did.
I think he was misquoted.
He probably misspoke.
Yeah,
Like
there
I
wouldn't
said,
be any point of the
they don't
Scorpio
know-
existing.
They don't
if
know
that
how
was
to
the case.
communicate things.
Yeah. No, they could be communicating better.
It exists for 4K
Yes, but the
TVs.
1S already does that.
Yeah, the S is supposed to have HDR in
Yeah,
it
and that is a feature
For-
only.
for video playback.
Even for games. Games can support HDR video when combined with the S, and that is the only way to get that benefit.
I doubt too many people are going to do that. Or it's going to be a check to say, hey, do you have an Xbox One S? Yes. Okay, turn on
and
HDR.
Forza Horizon 3 supports it though, like I know that for sure, and it's a very beautiful
Okay.
game. So,
But you already have to have an HDR TV as well,
Yes, you do. So it's
which means
Is
you probably have to
HDR
have
like
4K.
the level between 4K and?
no, it's a coloring.
No.
It's a coloring
1080?
thing. Like it's a way to get better
Oh,
colors.
that's right, it's a
Yeah. So
color
it's not a
thing, huh?
significant thing for many of us. Although supposedly the colors really are quite a lot nicer. Somebody tell me what to do here. This
Well-
is just breaking my brain. The checkpoint's at a bad spot and don't like it.
What you want to do is put the gravity to the right, step off up, and navigate your way down. And then when you get to the other side where the spikes are on the lower part of the right side, walk down, flip the gravity to the left, walk all the way down, flip the gravity to the right, and back and forth until you get to the top.
Hold on, that's complicated.
It's tough with the
Okay.
darkness.
Yes, the darkness adds this extra level of pressure that does not need to be there. That's okay. I think I got it. Yep, got it. Word. Finally.
Yay.
Yeah, just in case it wasn't clear, guys, you know, streaming makes games a little harder to play than they normally would be, unless it's some kind of game that you can play with your eyes closed. And
Yeah, you got to think a lot, and you got to talk to people, and you got to read chat, and it breaks your brain
Yeah,
a little
and
bit.
Yeah, puzzle games.
our particular format that we use, where it's like a podcast with the extra people on board and stuff, that also does complicate things.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah.
So, where do I want that to be?
I got Momo
Not
for
like
my
that.
8th birthday. I loved him
He loved his
so
dog.
much. He died of nose,
Nose-
cancer. when I was
His
12.
dog died of nose cancer? That's a little on the
Father
nose.
died one day.
That's a little much.
He's like, cancer has taken everyone I've ever known away. You know, come on. Where they live next?
Well, it sounds like he lives on top of a Radeon. Or a Radon.
That's what I was
Outlet.
thinking. Something like that. Oh boy.
This is just one big Radon testing PSA, disguised as a video
You know,
game.
this is a good game, but also I've had my limit of this kind of puzzle. Oh my, in one sitting, you know.
Poor Paul.
Okay, Icky, let's speed up, or I don't know. We could either divide the prizes between the other game, or we'll give this one 10 more minutes. But that's it.
Yeah. Start dropping prices, Icky.
We can always get them out during Drawful,
Yes,
you know?
exactly. We can.
Yeah, well-
That would be fine.
I suppose, yeah, true. Wait, has he run the second one
That's a
yet?
good question. Don't forget, everybody, after we conclude this game, which we're going to do pretty shortly, we are going to play Drawful 2, which
Don't
is a
see
really
it.
cool game that everyone in the audience can play along with us, even if they don't own the game. Because you play it from your web browser. You can play it from your phone or tablet, especially, is the easiest way to play it.
Can I be the one in charge of creating the offensive material that you can censor to show off the new streaming features?
Oh, yes, we'll assign you to that.
We'll see how quickly you can snap it off the screen.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, even if we didn't want to test that, I'm sure we'd end up getting a chance to test it.
Yeah, I'm almost sure you will. It is the internet after all.
So, I have to get... There we go. I see what I have to do. Stupid darkness just gets closer and closer. Oh, how I hate it. Oh. But I stare at it for a while, it makes it go far away. Oh wait, I don't want that all the way. I made it go too far.
Yeah, you don't want it to go too far down, because then you can't get to it.
Oh, Paul. Come on, Paul. Stop it in the middle.
Good luck, folks.
Just good luck. Music's pretty good too. The artistry in this game is mostly very high quality. Get away.
Yeah, if you really want HDR for a TV, for a 4K TV, you're getting ready to buy one, look before you buy one, because not every manufacturer supports the standard that the Xbox One is going to support. At least that they have said that is going to be in the box. If it supports the Dolby standard, great, wonderful, but they haven't said it will.
No.
So don't count on it.
just way too hot for a frustrating puzzle game right now.
Poor Paul just can't
It's a
take it.
bummer. I feel like
It does look like this mechanic of controlling the platform by opposite direction of you walk kind of seems annoying at
Yes.
times.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if you weren't also fighting the darkness.
yeah, it's too
Right.
much.
HDR10 is the support, is the standard for HDR video.
So here's one thing I think the developers should have thought about is like they have this emotional story and they probably want people to experience the story, right? But you're
But they're
you're
not
locking
going
people a lot of people out of getting the whole story by making the game this hard.
True.
All right, so here's the time to try to go land on that thing. No, dang it, I did the wrong thing.
I mean, there's always standards that you gotta watch out for, Kenzibit. That's just, it's a fact of the techie community.
So actually,
It is the free version. That's why a lot of manufacturers support it. Perfect.
I feel like I've already messed this up.
What were you saying,
Oh,
Paul?
I don't know, just too hard.
You need to bring the platform up a little bit. It's too far down, I think.
Ha! I did it! Yes! Checkpoint!
Yay!
Bird.
You are such a nerd,
Yeah,
Alejandro.
Those are the worst things, Alejandro. We should all try to forget about them.
It was such a George Lucas
Yeah.
mistake to make, too.
Nobody could control him anymore at that
Yeesh.
point.
Well, nobody had the ability to say no to him at that point.
If he did, he just fired you. Like, he fired an editor on one of the first movies because, obviously his ideas are bad, and here he's got an editor who's like trying to push back against that, and he fired him. So that's what happened.
It wouldn't surprise me. He seems like that kind of guy. Ooh, this
Ah.
one's rough.
At least there's a checkpoint.
I'm sure there's a replacement one, Swizz.
Oh boy.
Just try to keep it clean. Remember that.
That's what she said. Let's see. Ah,
I would hope that's the goal for everyone in life. Try to keep it clean.
Just keep it clean. Shower at least twice a week.
Yeah, okay. I can get behind that.
Preferably more often.
A lot of people shower too much, unless you're going to the gym a lot and sweating.
I shower every day.
Well, he does now, but now he's not a director anymore, so he doesn't have to do anything with that kind of money. Maze.
Ugh. Most people don't forgive him quite as easily as you do, Alejandro.
Yeah, I certainly don't.
Yeah, most people don't like him. I don't like him. There's a funny South Park episode I just watched about him and Spielberg and what they did with Indiana Jones 4.
Oh, that movie doesn't exist to me. What a complete cluster that was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're gonna try to make another one.
Yeah, but this one is Disney owns the right to that too now, right?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
They bought everything Lucas
Right.
had.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily need one. At the Star Wars
Sometimes my
world,
spirits are up,
I think people were
sometimes my
thirsty for
spirits
more.
are
I'm not
down.
sure everyone needs another Indiana Jones.
Never to be discouraged.
Maybe. I mean, if they go back to 1 and 2, even 3, if they go back to the roots of Indiana Jones, I think they could probably do another 1 or 2 movies. It's just Crystal Skull was not
Yeah, it's terrible.
anywhere close.
Paul muted. He's not saying anything.
Yeah, he's muted.
Ah, dang it.
Must be.
Sorry. The script was really bad. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, okay.
For Indiana Jones
for
4.
Indiana Jones 4. Like,
the whole premise was
not
bad.
a good premise, but I mean, like, there's just a lot of writing mistakes and stuff that could have been avoided, and it would have been a lot less reviled. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, probably.
Who wrote it?
See, I knew all this, but I kind of forget, but, like, there was one draft by Frank Darabont or somebody, and then they hired somebody else to rewrite it, and that's where a lot of the bad things got introduced. Kind of like the Prometheus script. There was a good Prometheus script, and then Damon Lindelof, bane of my existence, rewrote it and made it a lot dumber than it was.
Well, it's definitely not going to be Shia, Power Surge. Because he is pretty much
blacklisted himself.
Yeah, he seems like
Reminds
he
me of
wanted
somebody
to.
else I know, actually.
What did he do?
What'd you say, Tyler?
What did Shia LaBeouf do?
He blacklisted himself.
He made this short
Wow,
film where he used somebody else's comic, like panel for panel, without permission, and he was criticized for it. And he I don't know, he just started doing all these really weird things that professional actors are not allowed to do. And so
I know he's been weird for a long, long time. I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah, his cheese has slipped off the cracker pretty much completely. I think last time I heard he was hitchhiking across the U.S.
Yes.
And he was so cute on Even Stevens.
I mean, it's just, drugs are bad for people. Stars don't seem to realize that sometimes.
Drugs are bad, okay?
It's hard for young people who have a lot of money and are in LA and are famous to not go completely off the rails. And drugs no doubt play a part in that.
Like, that's just my whole understanding of what his problems are, is they just come from doing a lot of drugs, so.
Yeah. Well, look at Miley Cyrus, too.
Well, she's, a product of her family more than anything, most likely.
Off the rails.
Oh, this is so hard. No, that doesn't do it. I don't quite know what to do here, but that's okay. We're kind of at the point where we're ready to switch games, aren't we?
Yeah. We're 10 past.
We send out the prize codes by the end of the night, Power Surge, if you didn't get yours yet.
Yeah, and Icky should announce it when he sent the codes in chat.
Make sure to check your other box, too, if that's still a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can turn it off, but it's still a thing. It's the default is to send stuff there.
So I know they've kind of moved to whispers as kind of like default messages, but messages do still exist. I guess, I don't know.
So guys, let's wrap up this part of the stream. We've been playing In Between for Xbox One. It's also on Steam. It costs $11.99. A lot of really challenging puzzle levels. If you want a hard puzzle platformer, then here's your game. It does have an interesting and meaningful story. I kind of wish we could experience it without some of that challenge, because it's just a little too much for me. But that's okay. Steam version is on sale right now for under $5, so if it looked cool to you and you didn't win a prize, then please buy it on Steam. Thank you very much to Head Up Games for donating tonight's prizes. Thank you boys for co-hosting.
No worries.
Yep.
We're so glad you all joined us for tonight's stream. Please don't forget to leave a positive comment on tonight's stream article. That is the very best way to repay us. And if you don't do it, you're hurting our feelings. So just be cool and do it. But also, please.
Paul cries to his pillow.
You don't even want to see how wet my pillow is from tears.
Yeah, soaking wet.
Only. But also. Yeah. Don't forget, we've also. You goofballs. Yeah, we also have got a lot of great Xbox gaming coverage on our site. We've done a lot, and I wrote a lot of E3 articles. That's where I was last week. So please check out those articles. Leave comments on those things too, especially the Forza article. Remember, I want to see downvotes on any unpleasant comments on the Forza article, and leave a positive comment if you can. That would be we'd be grateful for that. It'd be awesome. Please stick around. We're going to play some Drawful 2. You're all invited to play with us. We'll take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be back. Thanks, Tyler and Brian, again.
No worries.
Right. And guys, remember, don't hate. Appreciate.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Not all the little SOBs.
Damn straight.